Hey guys, so today we have another new trying new products video. I feel like I know I've done so many of these lately and so many hauls and stuff like that. It's just because while I have been gone for so long, new makeup has been accumulating in my new makeup drawer, so I'm just trying to get rid of it all. Not get rid of it all, but like get through it all and, you know, like get through all this makeup that I've had sitting there ready to be tried out. But yeah, I promise we'll have some like different videos coming soon. But anyway, so today we are just gonna try a couple more new products. I actually used something new for my brows today. I used the Colourpop Clear Feather Effect Styling Wax, and I actually really liked this. And then I also used their Precision Brow Pencil. Now I think I've tried this one before, but these two together worked so well. So I just put the brow styling wax on first and like got the shape, and then I coloured my brows in with these, and this was so creamy and so like smooth over the wax, so I feel like they worked really well together. And then I just put a bit of the Morphe 2 tinted brow gel on and carved them out, and yeah, I feel like I actually quite like those products. I feel like they worked really well, so quite happy with that. Today we're going to use a Colourpop palette. I feel like lately I've been doing kind of neutral looks, so today we're gonna use the, what's it called? Is it Wannabe? Oh, Wannabe, sorry. The Wannabe palette from Colourpop. It's like a yellowy toned palette. So still kind of neutral, or like, you know, not super crazy, but something a little bit different. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. It's currently December and I'm doing my uploads once a day until Christmas. I'm doing 25 days of uploads, which is exciting. So yeah, I have the Wannabe palette from Colourpop. Oh, it is actually so hot in this room at the moment. I'm gonna go open the door in a minute, but this is how the palette looks. So it's still kind of neutral, but you know, it's got those yellows, and yeah, so I'm quite excited about that. All right, I think the first shade that I'm gonna take is called 2B, and it's like the lightest color in the palette, and it's just like a yellowy. I'm gonna put that like closest to the brow bone. Probably like work this color all over the lid, and then get kind of like the transition shade. I feel like I'm finally getting back into routine a little bit. Like I feel like I've been in the studio a little bit more, been posting a little bit more regularly. We're doing giveaways at the moment. I've been getting through my PR and all that kind of stuff, so I'm feeling a little bit better about things. It's taken me so long to get back into routine. I feel like I'm still not there yet, but slowly but surely I'm getting back to a place that I'm happy with my YouTube and stuff. It's been such a hard last like 2 years really. It's been honestly like the most craziest time of my life, and I've just been doing so much growing in my personal life and so many changes, and yeah, I'm just not the person I was when I started, which is perfectly okay. I mean, I started YouTube when I was 17, so I was a baby and things were very different back then. I was never really leaving the house. I didn't have too many friends. I had a very different job, and you know, I was in a long-term relationship, and yeah, things are very, very different now. I've done a lot of growing, and you know, there's parts of my old life that I'd love to take back, and parts of my old life that I'm so glad are gone. But yeah, I feel like I'm finally kind of finding what works for me in this situation. Okay, I'm gonna go into a shade called Buzz and put that like through the crease. It's a really cute shade. They really aren't lying when they say that like your 20s is really like when you discover who you are and like all that kind of stuff, because I swear like I've decided on a path and changed it about 50 times in the last 2 years, and yeah, it's still just figuring out who I am and who I want to be and where I want to go, and honestly I still don't even know really. Like at the end of the day, I feel like it changes every single day of like what who I am and all that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously I've got my base like morals and my base like outline of who I am, I guess. But yeah, it's a really weird time of my life at the moment, and it's can be quite challenging. But yeah, anyway, sure we'll get it all figured out and get to where we want to be eventually. At the end of the day, I feel like the thing that I've realised is that I don't really want, it doesn't matter so much like where I am or what I'm doing or anything like that. At the end of the day, all I really want is peace and to be happy. And I know that sounds so cliche, but I feel like when you get older and you do realise kind of like what's important and what's not. Like at the end of the day, you know, all I really want is to, my main goal in life is to come home at the end of the day to a, you know, a happy home and a safe family, and someone that, you know, like my end goal is to, you know, have my own family and, you know, get a husband and get a house. And just like, I always thought that I wanted to strive for something super insane and super crazy and super out there, and now like I've really realised that at the end of the day, like I just want the most basic things, and I really just want to be happy and have a peaceful life and just, yeah, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade called Worker Bee and just run that like through the crease a little. You know, in my last relationship we had all these plans, and I think unfortunately something about me is I will mold myself to make other people happy. I think like I'll make exceptions and change kind of what I want and be influenced about what I want to make other people happy. And even though at the time in my last relationship I kind of thought I wanted that, you know, like a house and a family and a marriage and all that kind of sorry, like my ex-partner didn't want those things. He didn't want, you know, the house and to settle and all that kind of stuff. You know, it was we had very different end goals, but I kind of just slipped into what he wanted as a way to be able to keep him, if that makes sense. You know, I thought, well, if this is what he wants, like this is the life I'll have, so that we could be together and it can work. And I think spending this time alone has been really good, as much as I do miss being in a relationship and things like that, and having a partner. It's been good because I've been able to figure out kind of who I am and what I actually do want. And yeah, at the end of the day, I've realised that I want something stable and I want something healthy, and even though it might sound a bit mediocre, that's what I want. I really just crave a peaceful life. I really want to have my own family and a stable home. I don't want to be uprooting my life every time, like every couple of months, and moving and all that kind of stuff. And so yeah, it's been good. But now it's just the trouble of trying to find someone that wants the same things that I do. And I know there's probably a lot of them out there. And honestly, like, I'm very conflicted on if I would want a relationship at the moment, or if I'm happy being single. Like, I feel like once again it changes every day. But yeah, I'm just really trying to kind of take each day as it comes. Yeah, I'm very conflicted in life at the moment. But I feel like we all are at this point in time. Like, things change so crazily in such a short amount of time. And yeah, I do have something coming up that I'm pretty excited about, but even that I'm a little bit conflicted about. That's something that I'll save for another video. Will be announced shortly. Okay, I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. I feel like this is quite cute. Now I really want to use the shade in here called Honeycomb, but first I'm going to use this Jelly Much shade as a base. Isn't that so stunning? So this is the Jelly Much shadow in Give the Brunt. So I'm going to like use that as like a base, and then we'll put the Honeycomb shadow over it. How pretty is this Jelly Much shadow? It's so nice. Also, if you're watching this, I can't remember if I said we have giveaways running at the moment, so make sure to check out Instagram. This year I decided to do 12. Other years I've done 25. This year I decided to do 12 because I wanted, you know, the chance of a lot of winners, but also I didn't want to have to make the giveaways like too small with what I could afford this year. So a lot of the stuff that goes into giveaways is stuff that, like, you know, I'll buy with my money, and This year I have a lot of things coming up, so I can't afford to splurge on all the giveaway products and stuff, so I've decided that I'm doing 12, so there's still a chance of more winners, but the giveaways don't have to like be super small. Does that make sense? Okay, I'm going into this honeycomb shade now. Just putting that over the top. But yeah, so I've decided to do like 12 days of giveaways. Okay, I feel like that looks quite cute. I think I'm gonna go off camera. I might do some liner today. Actually, before I do that, let's do a bit of like cut crease liner. I'm gonna take the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner in Pyro. Just use that to line across the cut crease. Okay, alright, go do some liner, put some lashes on, and then I will be back. Okay, so I just used the Benefit Roller Liner, the brown one. I used the Morphe lashes in Teasing. And today we have the Pure Canvas Power Primer from Laura Mercier. They sent me this a little while ago, so I'm gonna try that out. Okay, this is how it looks. It's super cute. Okay, it is super thick, I think. Okay, this little dropper thingy is not working. I don't know if it's because it's been sitting for so long. You're like trying to shake it up, but okay, I cannot get this dropper thing to work. Once again, I don't know if that's my fault for leaving it sitting for so long or what, but anyway, just gonna wipe it around the face. That'll do. It feels nice going on though. I feel like it kind of has a tingling sensation. Or am I just imagining that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, before I put foundation on, I'm just going to quickly use the Fenty lip scrub. And then I'm going to put on some just going to use the Colourpop Powerpuff Girls. I love the taste of this, the green apple. Okay. Okay, so for foundation today, we're using the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser Oil Free. This one is in the shade 1W1 Porcelain. And once again, they sent this to me a little while ago. I'm gonna try this. I feel like it's looks quite, obviously it's quite natural. It's a tinted moisturiser, but I feel like it looks really nice. So that's on now. I feel like it looks really nice. It looks super like fresh and natural. I really don't mind it at all. I don't know if I've made a mistake because I do have like such a bold eye look today, but anyway. For concealer, we're going to try out the Urban Decay Stay Naked Correcting Concealer. This one is in the shade 30NN. I really love the foundation of this. I feel like this concealer is really nice. It's super brightening. I don't know, I feel like it's more brightening than like concealing, does that make sense? But I really like it. I feel like it looks really nice under the eyes. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly set the concealer. Just taking the Too Faced Born This Way translucent powder to set that concealer. Okay, and then before we set the rest of the face, I have cream blush for today. So this is the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturiser Blush in the shade Provence. I feel like it's a really pretty shade, so let's try that out. Just gonna squeeze a little bit on the end of my beauty blender. Wow, that's a really pretty shade. I've been liking blush a little bit more lately. When I first started makeup, I did not like blush, but I feel like that's really pretty. It gives such a natural flush to the cheeks. I really like that shade, and it blends out super nicely as well. Okay, to set the rest of the face, I have the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder in the shade Light Catcher. So this one is like, it says the iconic translucent setting powder in a customizable light creating finish, sets makeup for 12 hours with a multi-dimensional effect that perfects blurs and smooths by creating light through the combination of skin tone, contrasting and correcting pearls. So yeah, this one is in the shade Celestial Light. So let's give this a go. I love their glow setting powder, so I feel like this one will be kind of similar to that. I really love like glowy setting powders. I think they're so nice. Oh no, okay, so it's grabbed a lot where that where I've just put that blush, obviously because the blush is cream. So that's something to keep in mind. Try and blend it out in a minute. Yeah, I feel like it's really grabbed where I've put my concealer and that blush. Okay, we'll blend it, see if we can fix it. Nope, it's there to stay. Okay, so I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I feel like maybe if you set the face with something else first. Like, don't get me wrong, it's quite pretty, it's just a lot. It really has grabbed onto that spot, but anyway. I mean, now that I've blended it, it's not as bad. But it's just something to keep in mind. But apart from that, it looks really pretty on the rest of the skin. So, anyway, I'm just gonna quickly set that. I don't have any new bronzers to dry, so I'm just gonna use one that I already have. I might take this Kylie one, I haven't used that in a while. This is the Kylie Cosmetics bronzing powder in khaki. I quite like this bronzing powder. It's very like subtle and you can like build it up, so that's good. Now we have the Laura Mercier highlighting powder to try. This one is in the shade Rose Glow. Looks like this. It's actually so pretty. I feel like we really don't need any more highlighter today after that powder, but anyway. I really can't tell how it looks because that powder is already like a highlighter. But I think it's pretty. Yeah, that's a really nice shade. That's a really nice highlighter. Okay. Alright, what do I need to do now? I guess I just need to do my hair. Actually, sorry, I have a new setting spray to try. Whoops. This is the Makeup Revolution Glass Shimmer. Oh my god. It smells like something, it smells like tangerines. I kind of like it. I'm really happy with the way my makeup's turned out today. I feel like it looks really nice. Alright, gonna go off camera, I'll do my hair, and then we'll come back and do some lips and then we'll finish. Okay, so I just went in with the Colourpop lippy stick in Chakra Wave, and I went in with the Colourpop gloss in Pop a Cork. So this is the finished look. I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really, really nice. I'll give you a close up of the eyes. I feel like they look really pretty. Oh my god, I need to get my brows done. But yeah, I feel like I really liked everything that I tried. I'm a bit iffy about this powder, but I want to try it again. Like, it does look so nice, but it just scared me how it stuck to that one spot. But now that everything's like blended and I've got my setting spray on and everything like that, I feel like it's like melted into the skin a bit more. So yeah, I'm really happy with how everything turned out. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.